When
Low
we
key.
competing against each other, we all gonna be standing behind each other and gassing each other. Like, that shit ain't gonna be fair, bro. It's gonna be a gun titles summer, bro. Like, that's what it's gonna look like. You know what I mean? Gun titles fans is gonna be in that fucking building, bro. Ain't no way hell any of us gonna lose. Call it gas, call it whatever, nigga. We coming there to kick y'all ass, step on y'all niggas, and leave with our money and leave victorious, nigga. Call it whatever. Just don't call it a loss.
L1 the philosopher here. Link 215. We're here to talk about gun titles. Summer Madness 12. What happened? Was it a clean sweep? We know it wasn't. Did everybody lose? Hell no. They left 500. 2-2. Let's really have a discussion about this. How do y'all feel out there? Me, I understand. There's no way your team can win the whole card, right? But this supposed to be promotion for, every effing bar versus gun titles. So this was the first strike gun titles could have landed, right? To build it up even more. Even though it's going to be a huge card, people are going to love it. They're going to watch it. But what happened at Summer Madness 12? Chess and Tay-Rock didn't deliver for two different reasons, though. So this is interesting. We all seen it. We all know it. If you didn't, you heard 1,000 recaps. You saw it. Chess choked. Well, Chess threw up. Chess did a chest. He does this a lot. To enough that we have to now reconsider some things. What did we do with him? He is an elite puncher, elite rider of Iker, elite rider in weaving punches into the next, line after line, setting up little sequences. But he can't get him out a lot of battles. Definitely that first round is so important. So a lot of things maybe he can do, work on his diets, a little more ginger, drink some things that can help cleanse your body a little better. Maybe even how he raps. He gets on the stage and he's a burst full of energy. And when he uses his energy with his loud voice projection, then you start to, you get it. You was there. You seen it. You heard Tay-Rock, man, just don't get on my shoes, bro. You good. Now, Suge came prepared for that battle. Suge was flawless, clean, line kind of after line, just really attacking his opponent, not letting go. Chess, though, I want to say the crowd turned on him. He turned on the crowd by not giving them a good performance. Now, we've seen that he wanted to give us more. In the first round, we let him rap, but he still lost. Second round, he was more clean. But we was waiting for him to choke. So every time he stumbled or reset a word, we like, I don't know, man. This guy is now choking again. And by the third round, you lost all your credit. You spend all your credit with the crowd. You're maxed out. We don't want to hear you. And your rhymes for your third round was okayish. It was cool. It wasn't groundbreaking. So for you coming with a performance like that really hurt the team. There's different reasons why that could have happened, but still, it happened. 14 days notice. I understand. It's supposed to be on T-Rex. Things got switched up. I get it. But y'all came there as a unit. Y'all had a whole meet and greet. Meet the fans. Take some pictures. Make some money. They're pitting you in a good light. And you cast a shadow over it. When it comes to Tay-Rock, the other person who put a L in that column, he had solid material. He just had the wrong technique. And when he realized he had the wrong technique, he didn't, he don't have the type of humor to get out of it. Because maybe, Charlie made a joke about this, but like he would have joked his way out of it, said a line a certain way. He went more of a aggression route. The only thing that did was piss the crowd off more because now you're disrespecting me. Maybe I didn't like your line because it felt like it was coming at the South. So it's two ways you can look at it, right? So the easy way to look at it for Tay-Rock is, people who are on Tay-Rock's side. Hey, man, they booed him because he said something about raccoons. That's crazy. Other way could be A, raccoon is definitely a nice meal we like to eat out here, and you're disrespecting us when we like what we like. It's 2. Or 3, it wasn't that you said something about raccoons. It wasn't that they even eat raccoons. They probably don't at all. Maybe they do. Who cares? It's that the representation of the raccoon was attacking their way of life. It was you talking about them being from the South. And that's how they took it. So even when they booed and you kind of cleaned it up, he was like, all right, I didn't know. You start attacking the crowd now. And it feel like battle rap fun stuff. Like, oh, this guy really think he could just disrespect us. It happens, man. I mean, I'm still L1, the philosopher. I'm still Link, Northside, Philly, 13th and Dolphin. Scream at me. PGA Park Ave, I was there. Johnson Holmes, I don't like to go up there too much, but I'd be up there. Red, scream at me. We was there. And we was also there on South Street at the TLA where Tay Rock was here battering Geechee Gotti. You said that Cassidy line. The whole crowd came at you. You thought you could battle through it and keep saying it when the crowd already said, hey, we ain't cool with that. Move on to the next line. You wanted to prove that, no, I'm Tay Rock. Cave Game. I'll open up the door for all of y'all. You get that line. That was a murderous punch. Okay. And what happened? We booed you and booed you and booed you and booed you and booed you. It was all fun and games though, because you really wasn't coming at us. It was just, we trying to just cape for our man. You was trying to come here, felt like a little like I jab. So we had some fun back and forth. And same thing probably happened there. It just didn't feel like after you left the stage and you was talking to DNA and you just say, forget these raccoon eating mother. It was funny, but still felt like maybe you didn't learn a lesson. Maybe you feel like you don't need to learn a lesson. You're Tay Rock. I don't need to learn no lessons. I'm grown. Well, I hope that wasn't the case. One of the greatest battle rappers of our era is you. One time you was the face of the URL. Probably make you URL Mount Rushmore. Probably have a real argument for the actual Mount Rushmore. We want a little more class when it comes to stuff like that. Just a little bit. But you took an L for your team when maybe, if you didn't go that route, it would be a debatable battle. Because Swamp, 2 and 3rd, he was snapping. So it wouldn't have been that easy to beat him, but you clearly won the first. A debatable second, now we got a battle. But let's talk about somebody who actually got in the win column. Easy to block Captain versus Calico. And I ain't gonna act like this was an easy win. Calico was snapping in the first. Y'all was there. I talked about it before. I just want to say he was snapping in the first. I end up giving the battle easy 3-0. When I thought about it a little stronger, I gave it the easy 2-1. Gave Calico the first. I think Calico first 2 rounds are his strongest rounds. Really, really good. But I think easy was good all 3. More consistent with the full circle. Now, Sue Surf, JC. I don't know what JC gave me. I'll be real. I'm not the biggest JC fan. I think he's a little overrated. I think he's really good, but I don't get it. So I would say he was way more direct. That I like more directness, but how to say this? It's not that I saw this interview that it felt like the fans didn't care that he wasn't perfect. And I'm trying to talk to him, but the fans are saying we don't care. It's not that. It's just, it has to mean something. Like, okay, why didn't you get back at them dudes who shot you? That doesn't mean nothing for the people because it doesn't really equate to anything. First of all, you truly don't know if he did get his payback in some way or whatnot. And if he did, he can't say it out loud or he'd be locked up. And 2, his life was taken. He'd been through a dangerous situation and maybe he didn't get a chance to meet against him yet because he got to be in a certain place, like people wouldn't care. You have to find a better way. You will have to find a better angle that really can help change him and the people who view him. You just went the wrong route. And then you kept repeating the same angle for 3 rounds. You went for the same thing, didn't switch it up. Loaded Lux versus Calico. He did not talk about Calico's dad for 3 rounds. That was 1 round, sir. I bring up the great one again, since it's the person JC won the battle. Versus Hollow the Don. He did not talk about Hollow addiction to lean for 3 rounds. He did that in the 3rd. Again, Lux versus Charlie Clips. He did not talk about Harlem politics and how his father connects to that, and he connects to his father. He didn't do that for 3 rounds. He did that in the third 1 round, sir. B. Dot versus Holmesy the God. He did not attack his mental health. He did that for the 3rd round. You have to say certain things for a round, and you have to be so in and out of it and what flows and punches. You just took the bad angle. Now, I do appreciate this more, but Surf was just too boogie, woogie, woogie with it, because he was lecture flying, how he slide on him. You get it. You understand what I'm saying. You. First round was so scary. And the bad part is, this is nowhere near the best Surf we've seen. It's nowhere near the twerk Surf we battle twerk. First round was so electrifying. Second round was really good. It wasn't better than his first, but it was better than JC's. And third round, I still like Surf. Surf kind of just gave you a rap. In my opinion, he gave you a rap. Gave you a rap and he said it in battle format, but I just prefer the material because he was talking different every round. So even the third round, I want to talk about life, pain, how death affects us, our community, what we got to do to be gangster and all that stuff, right? He didn't talk about that in that format for 3 rounds. He did that in 1 round. You're already a professional, JC. You already top at echelon. The reason why people say pen for you is not because you're an actual pen, in my opinion. I think you're one of the best line for line guys we had. You're one of the best bar for bar guys we have. A pen means somebody, how to say this? Pen means somebody who go right on different levels. I could line for line you, I could bar for bar you, I could metaphor you, I could scheme it all the time if I really want to. And I could talk about you on full circle. Have a punchline about something, but it relates to you in a real way. It's not a line just for a line and it goes all the way full circle. Only a couple people could do that. Iron Solomon is great at that. Little Lux is good at that. Hollow the Don is good at that. B. Dot is really great at that. I just don't see that with JC. So I feel like him going this route, I respect it, but he doesn't do it a lot. So you got to add that with your punches, and you got to say a line that makes sense. Face Off, he was talking all about you caring about what you're wearing, not this. Why you care about his other man pocket, but look what you was wearing. I swear that was an angle. Oh, I thought you was going to go up there. You was going to take the hoodie off and the glasses and throw it in the crowd and be like, you need that to be hot, not me, and start rapping. And we didn't do it the first round. I said, cool. He going to do it in the second, or he going to save it for the third. And you didn't. You didn't. And I'm not even a big fan of yours. I rock with you. But I was sitting here with my man, and he was a big fan of yours. And he even said you won the third round. He was caping for you. I'm not, bro. You lost 30. Sue Surf. Gun titles, 2-2. What did he do after this? Do we want to see another gun titles card? Chess really didn't look that good, man. Didn't. Made you question some things. Who should he battle? Maybe Chess is an old school, not old school. It's a battle rapper who needs more time. And short notice battles is probably something he just shouldn't do. He should protect his brand, protect his career, and have that 2 months or more locked in battle. And like if that falls out, I see y'all at the next event. I can't just take the chance. Definitely if you don't have just go win raps. He don't have like a random go win 32 that he can just like use. Then I think he should just be smart next time and make sure if his opponent backs out, I can't do it, he just wait for the next event. It's all about building, Chess built itself to a certain path, definitely after that Easy to Block Captain battle. That was like one of the greatest battles ever, and that's going to hold weight. And now you're sitting there with juggernauts, and the Easy, I think, has became the most scariest person in the world to battle, and he's standing next to Surf, who it's hard for a certain battler to beat Surf. Like, I don't know what Surf's next opponent is if we're not going icon battles, if we're not going to Murder Mook route, but Murder Mook already got a battle lined up. So I guess it'd be some time off maybe. But battles like that, what or who should he battle? I think it's hard to be Surf. And definitely with Surf is on his best. That twerk Surf is probably like the 5th most hardest battler to beat with it at his max power. So I don't know. But again, that was just my thoughts. I just want to talk about 2-2. They thought this was going to go on before 4-0, but they wasn't 0-4. They 2 strongest Battle Wars did good, and Tay Rock, who actually had solid material, solid flow, solid stuff, just had the wrong route and didn't know how to like take the scenic after that. He just kept plowing straight, even though the road was blocked off. They had the lights up, they had the Johns, you know, it was a whole big pit going up there. So clearly you shouldn't drive past the tape. You know, if a person who understands caution, he shouldn't have drove past the caution tape. That's all I'm saying. That's all. He knows caution better than anybody else. But he still drove and broke the caution tape. Maybe next time he won't do that. But again, my name is L1, the philosopher, link 215. Please show love. Join the community. Let's talk music, rap, battle rap. The name of the channel, well, I think I just said the name of it. Well, I am link 215. That's where you would type in to see me, you know. And the name of the channel is going to be Hip Hop Lied to Us, you know, is kind of about hip hop lied to us, but we here to tell you the truth. You get the idea, the duality. You know, you see the duality of it. Oh, let me just leave, man. Again, it takes one person to play the game that we call the world in life, but it takes two to win. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.